What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Bundesliga Career Mode. It's episode number 25. What a bottle drop from Cohen in the last episode, man, because we're still top by a point, but we could have gone 4 clear had not surrendered a 2-goal lead away against Dortmund. So no wins in our last 2 games today. Going to play through January. Yep, the transfer window is opening, and we are going to see the departure of Davey, Selke, as we'll play the entire month, possibly look to reinvest. We'll have the last day of the DFB-Pokal, as we're still trying to defend it away against Stuttgart, and we'll have all these big league games here as well. I might possibly squeeze in that first look away at San Siro if we get time. So loads to get through. We're going to start off with Augsburg at home, aim to get back to winning ways after none in our last 2, and into the winter break, still top of the Bundesliga table. Let's get the 3 points here and bounce back with a dub. Come on, come. Yeah, Davey Selke getting the start tonight. His last game for Cohen, man. I genuinely thought I played this really well. You know how to manage Burkhardt and Selke's game time this year. I thought, okay, well, Davey, you can have the non-league games, and Burkhardt can have the league games, right? So it's kind of even for the most part. Davey was like, no, I'm a Bundesliga king, mate. I don't want to start in the Cup or in Europe, man. I want the league games. And he's just fired in the goal. He's going out with love, though, man. Like I said this before, it's not like my parents' divorce, man. This is mutually amicable. This is love. We'll always have a soft spot for each other. We'll stay on good terms. Davey, man, we'll always love you, bro. Speaking of bad blood, who's been listening to the Drake and Kendrick rap feud right now, man? The diss tracks have been... Oh, they've been nasty, man. They've been really, really intense, not gonna lie. It's been good fun, I must admit, as a big rap fan, listening to them go head to head, and as someone who lives in Europe, you know, we've been waking up to the diss tracks. I'd imagine my American fans, you probably hear them in the evening. Oh, good say that. We're waking up to them in Europe, man. So I listened to Drake's recent one this morning. The only thing about it is, though, like, even though the oh, what a scramble, and just couldn't get it in. Even though the lyrics are hard and they're really damning accusations, from what I've read up on it, is that some of the accusations are just complete false, like absolute nonsense. Like, apparently Drake has a 12-year-old daughter, and that's not true, and Kendrick beats his wife, and that's not true. So it's like, they're hard lyrics, and they're very, very harsh accusations, but if they're not true, what business have they got being in the song, you know? It's just false. The thing is, though, like, this is something which I've talked about before. There is just so much misinformation on the internet. There are so many things that are misinterpreted or misunderstood or, quite frankly, just fabricated. Oh, what a ball. So, if you hear something about someone, keep an open mind. Do you know what I mean? There's a good chance it's not true, or it's been misunderstood or exaggerated or whatever. Keep an open mind, because there's a good chance it's not correct or verified. Anyway, Davey going out swinging right now, going out with love. 2-0 up for Cohen. He's got both of them. Man, oh man, if Johnny Burkhardt gets injured, we are in trouble, no doubt about that. With January about to come around the corner, the question's going to be, do we look to sign a new striker, or do we just trust that when Benjamin comes back, yeah, then forgot about him, he'll be able to plug the gap? Still, I must say, as Augsburg get one back through Demirovic. It's been good to hear Kendrick rap consistently, and Drake, I have said I don't think Drake's been, you know, on his best game for a while. I would say since 2020 with Dark Lane demo tapes. So to hear them rap with this much aggression and do it consistently, you know, day after day. What a time to be a fan of rap music, I must say. Anyway, still leading by 1. Augsburg have pulled one back, but I think they're going to be all right. Other than that slip up there, we've been in control there. It's going to be Ansgars. Robbed his... Oh, if I can get Selke a hat-trick, I'd love this, man. Oh, what a way to bow out. Davey! Come over here. Come over here. Come to me, young man. Well, not young anymore, 31, but Davey, no hard feelings, man. Going out with love. Going out with respect. Yeah, we'll always love Davey Selke, man. He's hit the dagger to get his match ball, and what a way to bow out as a Cohen icon. Yep, unlike the Drake and Kendrick rap battle, this was not an even contest. This was pretty one-sided. But it's mainly because of this one man, Davey Selke. What a way to bow out as they'll salute him off the pitch and applaud him, not just for this performance, but for all the years he's been here, man. 3.5 seasons, winning us our first major honour, helping us in the Champions League too, and now bowing out a current hero. We'll always love Davey. Oh, yes, and get in. Just saw there, Mönchengladbach with a win over Dortmund. Just caught that there. So that means that at the halfway stage, or well, not the official halfway stage, but one game before the official halfway stage and at the winter break, this is how the table is looking. We're topped by 3 points now. 4 clear of Dortmund and 3 clear of Bayer Leverkusen, who haven't drawn a game in 16, interestingly enough. Union Berlin are the team in 4th with Freiburg in 5th and Stuttgart in 6th. Bayern, once again, 8 points behind, and just like last season, stumbling out of blocks a little bit, man. I think it's safe to say their dominance in German football is over, especially as if we are to hold on to top spot. This will be the 4th straight year there's been a different winner in the Bundesliga, but it's still very tight at the top, man, so certainly not taking anything for granted here. And to be fair, Leverkusen haven't won yet either, so if one of the top 2 win, it'll be a different winner for all 4 of the years. Talk about parity. And as for the individual charts, Victor Boniface is one of the reasons why Leverkusen are in 2nd right now, leading the way in the race to the Golden Boot alongside Solari. Johnny Burkhardt is there with 11 and 14 and showing that whilst Davey does bow out a hero, we've got our new man waiting to step in and already doing so this season. As for the assists, Maxime is top with 9 and 15 as he chases his 3rd assist title in 4 years and still has one eye on that Thomas Müller record of 21 in a single league season. And as for the Golden Glove, I think we made the right call in extending Schwab's contract, going for yet another one, 7 clean sheets in 16, as he's top of the clean sheet chart right now. And so, as the January window is about to open, we've had a bid for Lenny, who's of course out of contract on the end of the season, but of course we're going to keep him until the end of the campaign, decide what we want to do with him then. January is here, and the Selke deal must have just gone through, and there it is, Davey Selke is gone. But forever in our hearts, man. Gone but never forgotten. Gone but always thankful. Gone to join Newcastle United. Still, if there's one man that deserves 100 grand a week, it is Davey Selke, 31 years old and in his prime right now, man. Can't relate. So as we have a bid for Lenny, obviously we're going to turn this one down here from the Bees, and an academy update as well. The one thing is, I don't know why I haven't had my young lad Benjamin, who we identified as potentially the next MJ, returning, because I mean, he was supposed to be back now. Like, he was supposed to be back now. I thought it was at the back on the 1st of Jan 2027. Where is he then? 'Cause it's the 2nd of January right now. So where is he, man? Where's my guy? Oh, here we go. So it took a couple of days. I guess the flight over was, oh my goodness gracious me. Well, he's just come back. And he might be catching another flight. Oh wow. The loans have expired. Bakker is back from Hertha. Lefebvre is back from Las Palmas, and crucially, Benjamin is back from Hull. And after the 2 years he spent there with the Tigers, PSV have seen what he's done in the Championship, put a massive bid in of 22.9 mil. But the thing is, I still think this guy could end up battling Johnny for that starting striker role. So I'm turning that down. It's a monster bid for a 19-year-old, but he's grown brilliantly there in the northeast of England. And I still believe he's still got that potential to be special. I still think this guy could end up being the real deal, man. I'm not giving up on him at all. Has he developed the same way as Mad Max and DJ? Obviously not, but there's still he's 19. There's still plenty of time. I actually think what I might do is just leave that money and let it carry over until the new season, because like I said this before, but like, just because you've got the money doesn't mean you have to spend it. And we've got one eye on the Florian Wirtz situation right now with Bayer Leverkusen. And if Leverkusen do end up dropping off and missing out on the top 4, and we stay where we are in the Champions League for next season with the money we've currently got, plus hopefully a big budget in the summer, if we qualify for the Champions League again, touch wood, fingers crossed, we should have one. We might have enough money to bring Florian back to his true home, if you will. But I guess we'll see. As Bournemouth put in a bit of a backer who's just come back. But I like this kid, man. I want to give him a go. I said he reminds me a bit of a Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. I'd rather keep him here, to be honest. Actually, I'll tell you what we could do is maybe give new contracts out to Bakker and Lefebvre and, where is he, Benjamin. Well, Benjamin's got a bit longer left. Did I give a contract to Benjamin at some point? Because where is he? Where's Benjamin Schaefer? When did I give him a 5-year... What? When? I didn't do that. What? Did he sign a new contract without me? I didn't do that, did I? Well, I couldn't have done it. He was out on loan. How very strange. But yeah, I'm going to give a contract to Cone and possibly Lefebvre as well. But definitely to Cone, man. This guy is a serious talent. He's definitely staying here for the long term. Oof. And Chelsea putting in a bid for one of our academy grads, Max Vingrafe, who was out on loan at Benfica last year. He's come back and looked good. He's back up to Derek, but I've said before I see Max taking his place long term, so I'm gonna say to Max no. But on 7.3 grand a week, what I'm also gonna say is, in order to keep you here and keep you happy, I'm gonna give you a big new contract and say maybe not right now, but definitely from next season onwards, I could see you being my starting left back. So yeah, it might seem as though he's not growing anymore, but he'll still get better. He'll still get better. Yep, a new 1-year extension for Max as he's staying here. And I've said, just like with Benjamin, he could be the long-term successor for the man currently starting in his place. So we will start this game away against Eintracht Frankfurt, looking for back-to-back wins to stay top of the Bundesliga. Come on, Carl. Yeah, I do see Max taking over from Derek for next season. Maybe not this year, but for next season. So if that's the case, I need to keep him happy, play him in a few more games. Squad rotation, I think I do a decent job of it, don't get me wrong, but I think now you have to be almost perfect as Ansgar is denied by Rulli and it's still 0-0. Like, in order to keep players happy and stop those transfer requests that you and I both know are incredibly common now and very quick to be handed in, you've got to be perfect with your squad rotations. Frankfurt coming forward. With Morgan Gibbs White rolling it through. There's Mario Götze. Class finish by the 2014 World Cup winner, Mario Götze. Still got it. I love Mario Götze's kind of like redemption arc, if you will. You know, you go back, well, we're going back several years now. A lot of people were saying he's on the scrap heap a little bit, you know. He's sort of fallen off it, but he's really done well in the latter stage of his career to carve out a fantastic conclusion to it. I must say, I love that. Anyway, don't love the fact he's just opened a score in here. 1-0 down, 33 minutes in, got to respond. Sek to Max. White to Thielman, golden chance. I see Ansgar and Burkhardt, and this should be, yeah, there we go, 1-1, well played. Johnny into Ansgar, and now scoring against one of his former clubs. So 1-1, back on level terms. Ansgar this season 4 in 15 now, just under 1 in every 3. You know, for inside forward, that's pretty solid. And right now, level terms, and knowing with Dortmund facing Leverkusen, this is a great chance to pull further away. If we can come from behind to win this will be a massive statement. As Vanderson wins it back. Burkhardt with a flick. Simons. Ansgar, good stop by Rulli. And a class conclusion to the first half as we look to strike late and get us in front. Simons with the delivery, and up goes Vanderson! 3rd of the year, 2 in the league, 1 in the Super Cup, and a super header puts Cone back in front. 10th assist for Maxime as well. Oh, the first half was sublime, the second half not so much, but if we've got to grind out a 1-goal victory, I'll take it, as Leverkusen are going to win big at the Signal Iduna Park. As last year's champions are going to have back-to-back losses. Whereas for us, we can defend this attack. Eep. No, Moretti. Schwab with the save. 5th minute of stoppage time, and if that went in, I would have been absolutely fuming, man. Last opportunity from the corner, bringing everyone back for it. Johnny up, you get well done. And I often recommend this as well. Like if you're defending a corner or a free kick or a set piece in your territory, and you're clinging onto a 1-goal lead, and you see the clock, and you know the referee's going to blow for full time as soon as you get it clear, don't have a man as an escape man. You might as well bring him back. You might as well have every single man in your area defending that set piece to get the danger away. You can't score on a counter. The referee will blow for full time as soon as it's cleared away from your third. So in that case, you bring Johnny Burkhardt back, and he's the man who heads it clear. Cone, hang on, grind out the 1-goal victory. It is back-to-back wins, and we stay 3 clear of Bayer Leverkusen at the top of the table. Massive 3 points there. And following the game, interestingly enough, we see that Salernitana want to take Hussein Basic on loan. Very strange, but if we are to win the treble this year, which is possible, As unlikely as that is, we need everyone involved, man. Everyone needs to be involved. 17 games in, again, 3 clear. We're now 5 clear. Union Berlin, the Dortmund have dropped out of the top 4. That's just how tight it is, man. 5 teams separated by 7 points. It's been a very, very tight first half of the season. We're now officially at the halfway stage. Blades want Limperle, but again, we're going to need everyone. We're going to need everyone, so Tim is staying here. Right, following game, away from home, it is Augsburg again. I think we should drop the tag now of Augsburg being a rival team. It doesn't feel like it as much these days, but a big win here could possibly see us go even further clear at the top of the table after Leverkusen were held away at the Olympiastadion. Big chance here to pull 5 clear in pole position. Come on, Cal. So I'm pretty sure I would have showed it pre-game as well, but just in case I didn't, I've notched the injury sliders up even further because I still can't get over this. I think we've had 1 knock all season long, I believe, and that's it. It's crazy, man. I don't know why this year we just haven't had injuries. But I guess that's kind of just the luck of FC. You know, sometimes you can have injury-plagued season like we did back in Season 2. And then other times it's, oh my goodness, what a goal. Other times you don't get any, like this year. But I'll tell you what, right now we are getting exposed at the back. Defensively, I can't keep a clean sheet to save my life, man. Down by a goal. And this is a golden chance to pull further clear. As things stand, the gap is getting reduced instead. Augsburg. Let me give you that villain tag back, guys. As Johnny Burkhardt hits the post, and yeah, Nicholas can't keep it in play. Is he? Oh, what a ball! What a ball! What a ball! Oh, what a finish! What a finish! And isn't it just typical? I said Augsburg. Yeah, I think we've got the beating in them now. They're no longer a villain team, and instead of us possibly going 5 clear, the gap's going to be cut. Wow. Okay. All right. This is early into the games. There's plenty of time, but go on, Jan. Oh, this is not looking good. It's yours, Maxwell, mate. And, oh, great ball, great ball. Johnny, go off you go, off you go, off you go. You got to finish that, son. Perfect way to start the second half. Barely any time comes off the clock, and we cut the gap to 1. What a finish, Johnny Burkhardt. That was with a weaker left foot as well. And that's one thing I am finding in this year's FC. If you hit the shot with a lot of power on a weaker foot, it doesn't feel as though they have less accuracy than if you were to finesse it, which is strange because you'd think it would be the other way around, but it's what I found at least. It's just anecdotal, I suppose, but when I shoot with power with the weaker foot, it seems more accurate than when I go with a finesse. Even so, back in the game here, 2-1, and I have no doubt we'll probably get another chance to level it, but the real problem we've got is at the moment we're just so poor at the back, and Janssen has to bail me out. Yeah, Nicholas is just about going to keep it in play. We'll send Vanderson through to Burkhardt. Oh, easy money! 2-0 down, 2-2. Let's go and win this. So what games today have been brilliant. I said we'll try and squeeze in at Milan. First leg of the San Siro. Not going to get a chance to today. DJ. Oh, no! 3-2, 20 minutes ago. What a game this has been. Well, I'm going to say it. Augsburg are officially a villain team once again. Yup, because they've ended our unbeaten run and picked up a massive, massive 3 points in their bid to pull away from danger at the bottom of the table. Augsburg. Bloody Augsburg, man. Back at it once again. But you want a villain team though, man. That's the thing. Like, you want a villain team. It makes the saves more enjoyable. Augsburg have reclaimed that status. And as Union Berlin now go top of the table, this is crazy, man. Anyone, I would say, at the top 7 could probably end up winning the title. Following contest is one of the biggest, though. Dortmund at home, as we aim to return to winning ways here against last year's champions. Definitely one of our main rivals and threats for the championship. Let's get a massive 3 points and a return to winning ways here. Dropped too many points recently, man. Gotta be honest, it's not what champions do. The biggest of the bottles, if you will, was that 2-0 lead we had against Dortmund. And there we go. I just wondered for a second there if that might be the first injury. And it's the skipper once again, just like last year, hitting the deck. As good as he is, he does seem to get injured quite frequently. That I think is going to be a 2-month two-month or maybe 3-month broken toe for Eric Martel. We definitely need those injuries, though, no doubt about it. Just, oh, what a ball! What a ball! And Cabell preventing getting through to Burkhardt at the far post. We need those injuries, man, for the challenge, for the realism, for the immersion. And such a shame. It's got to be Martel, though. Poor guys. If someone's going to go down, Eric, fair play, is always the one that has to take the bullet. Oh, it's going to drop. Leandro! Saved by Cabell. And pushed behind by the Swiss shot stopper for the corner. Still 0-0. Poor Martel. I'm like, mate, we need an injury for the realism. You got to take the bullet, son. Ball into the middle. Vanderson blocked by Calabria. And Dortmund all clear. Eric to Leandro as the second half gets underway. Great ball, Tillman. Max to Derek. Derek all the way for his second in two. Derek Cohn coming alive for Cohn as the left back gets his second in as many games and puts us in front 7 minutes after. It's such a tense game, man. It's one of those where both teams really want to win, but neither side can afford to lose. Max will get another assist, but it's all about Derek going all the way. We know this guy's got pace. We know he's got an end product, and he's just proved it. Second in 2 games. You can see what it means. Cold draw first blood. Sek to Tillman. Nice flick to Derek. Now Leandro. Derek on the overlap. And in the middle, Schaefer. Oh, wonderful, absolutely beautiful. And the bench boys combine for the dagger as Cole go 2-0 up. Jan-Nicolas Beste sent in by Schaefer, who I just brought off the bench. And the touch, the composure, the ball, and the simple finish. Look at this from Benjamin, whipped in by Derek, but the first touch and then, oh no! This is a title clash. You can't be doing this sort of stuff. That's Globetrotter sort of stuff, man. What a goal. Cold 2 up, and that'll be the return to winning ways. Look at that in the top left as well for Jan-Nicolas Beste. That's 5 in 10 now. When you talk about, Benjamin throwing his weight around. When you talk about making the most of your opportunities, Jan-Nicolas Beste has done that in the limited game time. Granted, to be fair, he did have a hat-trick against someone in the last episode who I can't remember. But even so, 5 in 10 for Beste, man. You gotta love that. Something about squad players, just great finish. Turning up, even though they're not always the first man on the team sheet, just giving everything they've got for the team. I love that. Anyway, Marcos Leonardo makes it 2-1. 7 to go. Our defensive woes continue, but can we close this out? Or would it be deja vu, bottling a 2-goal lead against Borussia Dortmund? No. Federico, shot blocked off the post. Did Schwab get a touch? I'm not sure. Deflection hits the post. Beste hustling, and Dortmund forced back, and a chance for a breakaway. Jan-Nicolas just couldn't find Benjamin, but that's going to do it. And not enough time. Oh, hold on. Man, oh man, the games today, absolutely brilliant. The scarves are raised, bit of argy-bargy. There's Cole, hold on to the 3 points and return to top spot. Massive win. The games today, man. These have been brilliant. And just doing the post-match interview, I always wonder how they figure this out before we do. Who's the leak, man? Who's the mole in the dressing room? Who's the guy that's leaking this information? We did say this would probably be the case, either a 2-month or 3-month. As oh my goodness, Bayern want to bring Cohn back. Eric Martel breaks his toe and it'll be done until, I would say, the start of May. So that is a massive blow as the club captain is once again down with a mid-term injury. This guy is just a great player, but injury played. Yeah, so deadline day is here. We've got a loan bid for Cohn. We had 2 from Inter and Napoli, and now Aston Villa put a loan in for him. I don't know whether he'd start at any of those clubs, so that's the thing. I would like to loan him out between now and the end of the season, but I'm not sure if he would start there. But for the bid for Derek, I don't mind that, because I believe that he's a Bayern Academy graduate. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think he's a Bayern Academy grad. And after 2 goals in 2 games, we have said we're thinking about Grafe taking his place next year, but now is not the time I can afford to sell players, man. It's deadline day, there's 10 hours to go, and I often say this, unless you've got a player lined up, I don't think it's wise to sell a player, especially if they're an important one. So yeah, I'll be keeping him for at least the remainder of the season. After 2 goals in 2, certainly got no plans to let him go right now. It's going to be a quiet deadline day for us. Cohn's probably going to leave on loan, but other than that, not much to do. And as we turn down this bid for Grafe from Marseille and block offers because he's just signed a new contract, and we do see Cohn has left to join Aston Villa on a short-term loan deal, so he'll come back in the summer. I don't mind that. He should get some game time here on Udo Emery, especially knowing that he's going to be playing in the Europa League as well, as Aston Villa have got a preliminary round tie against Benfica, I think it is. So yeah, he looks like a really good player, but again, he's got to get the game time, man. You've got so many great players here, they've got to get the game time, otherwise they simply won't develop. So yeah, it's 5 hours to go. We're just getting straight through, man. We're getting straight through. We've got a bit of money. Yes, we're leaving that. It's going to carry over until the next season. No need to make changes, man. I like the squad. I like the team. Keeping the band together as we continue to hunt for that possible treble. I mean, I'm saying that, but it's hard to keep a straight face whilst I'm saying it. So the top deals on deadline day, you just saw one there. Wow, look at that. 2 Brazilian centre-halves involved in London-based deals. Gabriel leaving the Gunners and joining Juve for 74.4 mil as their replacement for Bremer, who's joined Chelsea, leaving Turin for 71.7 mil. And Jadon Sancho, once again leaving Germany to Manchester United for a big fee. History repeats itself quite often in career mode. 61.9 mil as this round 2 at Old Trafford for Jadon Sancho. By the way, how good was he against PSG last week? I must say, brilliant game. And hopefully he can recapture his form. Anyway, so that's it. Deadline day is over. The transfer window is closed. We'll take one quick look at the academy against 5 players in there right now. The best still being this Indian central midfielder called Babu Patel. I still can't believe I got this guy, man. Look his unbiased, man. Look his unbiased. It shouldn't happen. Shouldn't happen in football, but it does. Right, let's see if we squeeze in 2 more games today, starting with this one, the DFB-Pokal quarter-final, as we continue our trophy defence, aiming to make it through to the final 4 for the 2nd year in a row. Let's get a big victory here. Come on, Carl. I giggled a little bit when I said the word treble, but, I mean, why not? Like, seriously, why not have that ambition? You know, we topped our CL group undefeated as well. You know, we're into the quarter-final of the Cup, which we won last year, and we'll be one of the favourites to win it this year as well. As Jan Nicholas drills it in off the bar. And we're in pole position in the league, so why not have that ambition, man? Why not have that grand ambition? Jan Nicholas' best day, 2-2, and Cole take the lead. The only thing is when you do start saying things like that, oh yeah, we're hunting for a treble, it puts a target on your back. Puts a target on your back when you start saying that sort of stuff. As Schwab gets down well, and well kept in play there, as it's still 1-0. I mean, we've seen just how hard it is for teams to go for multiple honours. I always say it, if a team's able to win more than 1 major honour a year, give that team some serious credit, man, because that is hard to do. And not easier for us as well. Solari hits it in near post. Schwab shouldn't, it's a powerful shot, but he shouldn't be getting beaten at that angle, man. I say this all the time, if you're beaten as a goalkeeper, I used to play and go, if you're beaten as a goalkeeper at the near post, I mean, unless it's super close proximity, and I guess this was reasonably close, you're getting your angles wrong. Schwab is diving to the right, and it sneaks in at the left. If he just stands still, it hits him, and it's still 1-0. Let's count to Tillman. And Leandro. Burkhardt. Tillman. Off the post. Off the post. What a first half. What a few games this has been, man. Today's episode, all the games have been brilliant. First half of this game was brilliant. Second half, not so much. But I think both teams just tired with this game coming on Wednesday night, sandwiched in between 2 big league contests. 30 more minutes of football to see who's making the final 4. This is tense, man. This might all go to penalties. If it does end up going to a penalty shootout, I might end the episode on that, actually, because that would be a dramatic way to end one of the most dramatic episodes of the save thus far. And I think it'll also be our first shootout of the entire save as well. Go on, Sade. Go on, Sade. Go on, Sade. Deliveries, come on! Tillman, oh, it's gone in. Tillman scores. We don't even get a replay. We can't have the late goal celebrations for Jans. It definitely crossed the line. It definitely crossed the line. A little bit of a bug, but we'll take it. We know it's gone in. Jan Tillman with the goal, and the standing skipper has done it again. Can't take the lead in extra time. Oh man, I wanted to see some limbs, man. I wanted to see some limbs. The late goal celebrations taken away from me, but the goal won't be taken away. As Benjamin finds Best Day for the dagger, great save, and Stuttgart will clear. But it's not going to matter. There's only a minute of normal time to go, so unless they can get this ball forward quickly, Köln are making it through, courtesy of Jan Tillman, sending us into the semi-finals. Massive, 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 massive goal. Massive win. And yup, the treble dreams remain alive, courtesy of Jan Tillman. Had to bust it out in extra time through will alone, but we are winning our way through to the semi-finals. Massive win. And even if it doesn't go pens, I think we will end the episode there, because this has been a brilliant one, man. Absolutely breathless sort of stuff. The games have been fantastic, and we'll see who we've got in the semis. We know that Bayern are through, and there's going to be an all second tier affair there of Kaiserslautern versus Hanover, and fingers crossed after one advance we'll have one of those two. Though it is worth pointing out, Kaiserslautern are in the DFB-Pokal final this year, and it's not going to be them because they've been knocked out. Hanover take them out, and they'll take on Leverkusen in the semis, and we'll take on Bayern in the semi of the DFB-Pokal final, just like we did last year, only this time it will be at home. What a breathtaking episode that was. But that will do it for today's episode of the Bundesliga career, guys. So big thank you, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have, then please do drop a like and stuff. You all have a fantastic day. I'll return the next one with both legs of our Champions League last 16 tie, away at the San Siro and at home against AC Milan. I think we'll have that DFB-Pokal semi, I think. Maybe. We might get time for that. That's in 10 games time. Maybe. We might save that one for the episode afterwards, and we certainly will if the games in the next one are as dramatic as today's, because they've been unbelievable. But we certainly have more massive games in the Bundesliga, starting with RB Leipzig at home, as we aim to stay top of the table to clear 19 games in. Have a fantastic day, guys, and thank you for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you had a beautiful like, you'll have a fantastic day, and we will see you for the next episode very soon. I tell you what, I need a breather. That was absolutely unbelievable. Games are incredible.